Wilder 3 fight, because Wilder's a pussy, an excuse maker, and a shithouse. Shall we do it and put him out of his misery? Put him seriously smashed to bits. Please. Crack his other side of his skull. Give him another shoulder injury, another bicep injury, a leg injury, nutsack injury.
No whole lot left behind.
Are you sure now?
I am.
Or should we just hijack out of it and go to Saudi Arabia and find somebody else? I will sign here. That's a man. Wilder, contract signed, you're getting smashed. When I say smashed, I mean smash, 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 bang! You get knocked out. End of 1 round, you're going. I've got your soul, your mojo, everything, I own you.
Smash.
Super smashed.
Okay, then. Tyson Fury promises to knock out Deontay Wilder in the trilogy in 1 round. 1 round. We're going to talk about this and more in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, y'all know what to do. Smash the like button. I drop daily content, live stream, boxing talk, chat. You know, we have a good time over here on this side, the real side. One last thing. If you have a YouTube channel yourself, regardless of what the genre is, consider TUBEBUDDY. Click the link in the description box of all of my videos. You can find it and get TUBEBUDDY. I have a partnership with TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is a service that I've used for years, and it can help you too. I started off with 0 subscribers. Now we're over 200,000 and counting, and we continue to do numbers. This is my full-time gig. TUBEBUDDY can help you get seen, increase your discoverability and searchability on this YouTube platform, etc. So definitely consider TUBEBUDDY. Click the link, take your YouTube channel to the next level. Now, what can I say? Wilder won the arbitration, right? And I've already made plenty of videos talking about that. It's now official. Tyson Fury on the undisputed Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez telecast. He was photographed by top-rank employees or whatnot, signing the contract for the 3rd fight. Eddie Hearn has come back out and he's done reviews and saying Tyson Fury don't want it. Tyson's team never wanted the fight. All of what I predicted in my past videos. That's why it's imperative that you guys subscribe to the channel so you can follow the conversation. I told you this moment would come. Ego Stradamus strikes again. You guys see a brand new ESPN article. WBC heavyweight champ Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder have both signed, both of them signed contracts for a 3rd fight, you know. And just so you guys know, there's a lot of misinformation that is put out in the media. You got to be very cautious where you get your news and, you know, who you listen to, because some people, you know, they don't cite the sources. They just make up news, and, you know, people get confused from the whole situation, because there were some people who were saying that Joshua Fury somehow, some way was still going to be in play and Wilder was going to step aside and things like that. And I told you that wouldn't be the case. The arbitrator, the Honorable Judge Weinstein, ruled in favor of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, seeing fit that Wilder's side made a valid argument based on evidence, depositions, etc., and Wilder is owed an additional fight to complete this contract. Wilder, he appears to be training. You see him right there. He looks like he's in impeccable shape, and he's lifting, you know, Rocky IV style logs, lifting, and he looks super focused, super sharp. Tyson Fury, not so much. I don't think Tyson Fury has I think he's looked in better shape, but nonetheless, they both have signed contracts and a 3rd fight is underway. We still haven't had the official announcement, but we do know from all parties involved that the contracts have been signed for a trilogy fight, whether you like it or not, as predicted. But Tyson Fury is saying that he'll knock out Wilder in 1 round. This is what he said on this ESPN telecast. You heard the clip at the beginning. That was when he was signing the contract. It says Tyson Fury vows to knock out Deontay Wilder in the 1st round, right? Tyson Fury made a bold prediction ahead of his trilogy clash with Deontay Wilder. The heavyweight title fight the world wasn't expecting. Now, see, DAZN is putting wasn't expecting, but I told you guys to expect it. So I disagree with this author just right off the bat. I expected this. it made no sense for Eddie Hearn and Tyson Fury and Joshua and all similar parties to continue advocating and promoting a Joshua Fury fight with an elephant in the room and a legal case, a legally binding case with Wilder. I told you this. So right off the first sentence on this DAZN article, I disagree. It says the fight the boxing world wasn't expecting. That is not true. That is untrue. If you follow my channel, I was expecting the trilogy. Wilder has a trilogy, a 2-fight deal to complete a trilogy. That was always the bargain. It was Tyson Fury, who often has erratic behavior and changes his mind, that when Bob Arum was doing several interviews with ESPN last year saying, hey, they're moving the dates around because the global pandemic, Fury got aggravated and frustrated and he decided to pull out. But in the corporate business world, that's not how it works. You can't just sign contracts and have pen to paper, and then because you feel it's taking too long and you want to tune up and you're mad with the inactivity of your career because neither Wilder nor Fury has fought since February, and then now you just pull out of all your obligations. So let's keep going. They say DAZN is claiming that the boxing world wasn't expecting, but that's the exact opposite of what I've said on my channel. It said it became official. Tyson Fury signed his portion of the WBC title, and he's probably going to fight Wilder July 24th. The fight is expected to happen in Las Vegas. Fury made the trek from Miami to Vegas to see Josh Taylor become undisputed. He beat Ramirez, yada, yada, yada. Now, this is the Tyson Fury quote. It says, quote, Wilder's a PUSSY, an excuse maker, and a ish house, Fury said. Should we do it and put him out of his misery? Put him seriously, smash to bits, crack his other side of his skull? Give him another shoulder injury, another biceps injury, a leg injury, a nutsack injury, the whole lot. So one thing I want fans to note is Tyson Fury continues to denote and speak on the theory that Wilder received a dent because of foul play. Wilder has accused Tyson Fury of tampering with his glove, and Tyson Fury at every waking moment, every interview, seems to throw this like little tidbit in. I'm gonna crack his other side of his skull, I'm gonna dent his skull, etc. Very weird behavior, especially when you've been considered to, and people do think you've cheated. You know, I wouldn't be playing games like that. That would be like O.J. Simpson, who some believe was responsible for the doing or the planning of a double homie. And that'd be like O.J. Simpson doing some of the stuff he did, holding the banana and in a stabbing motion, or making a book, if I did it, what he would do. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's weird behavior for anybody, for anybody's standards, when you're accused of said thing. Like if I was accused of hashtag Me Tooing Sandra Bullock, and then I'm making interviews and doing interviews, making little quips and gestures and jests and poking fun at Sandra Bullock, like, oh, hey, Sandra Bullock, I'm gonna do this to you, and I'm making inappropriate, lewd comments, you would be like, okay, this man is something's wrong. He's off his rocker. But for whatever reason, old media seems to like this behavior when it comes from Tyson Fury, who seemingly has the complexion for the protection to do these things. But when Deontay Wilder said that he wanted to catch a body, you know, in one of his fights, and he wants a body on his record, that would be, you know, making a statement. The boxing world was seemingly disgusted. Tyson Fury goes on and said, Wilder's contract signed, you're getting smashed. When I say smashed, I mean smash, 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 bang, you're getting knocked out, end of. 1 round, you're going. I've got your soul, your mojo, everything, I own you. So, you know, I can't take Tyson Fury's talk lightly. Like, I feel Tyson Fury and Billy Joe Saunders, both gypsies, both friends, they continue to make these little things, and it almost feels like there's racial like undertones and like overtures and innuendos put in there. Like, for one, the whole aspect of, if you've been accused of a heinous crime, like the worst thing you could do in combat sport, which is to cheat, Margarito Cotto, Margarito Mosley, I mean, that's probably about as foul as you can get. You know what I mean? So that'd be like Margarito running around saying, oh, I'm gonna put plaster in both me gloves and smash Cotto to bits. You know what I mean? So he has that, which is already really weird. And then there's like racial innuendos that he calls Wilder boy, and you're getting smashed on, and I own you. You know, it sounds bad, at least from my perspective. If you know the history of this country, it sounds bad. So Tyson Fury is saying he's going to get a first round knockout. Listen, my thing is this. Tyson Fury, I don't know where fans get their boxing outside of like emotional behavior, but who has Fury knocked out in one round at the elite level? He didn't even knock out guys like Safiri, Francisco Pianeta, and guys like that. He didn't knock them out in one round. So I think Wilder is extremely dangerous. I 1000% disagree with Tyson Fury. I think no matter what and how you try to spin it and how you try to hype yourself up, just like when Tyson Fury said he thought Billy Joe Saunders was going to knock out Canelo and then he switched it to a boxing lesson, I think he's in for a real fight. Wilder looks pretty sharp and he looks in shape already. He looks like man on fire, Denzel Washington, and new trainer, new feeling. He had a lot of time to sit out and think, spend time with family. I can't wait for this fight. We'll see if Fury gets a first round knockout, because people think he cheated and he still didn't get a crazy knockout. You know what I'm saying? Like Jaron Ennis be knocking people out, or Errol Spence knocking out Bundu. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Use my link in the description to get TUBEBUDDY. We'll see if Fury gets a first round knockout.